Hello Codor, thank you for watching this video. First of all, my name is Adrian, and I will present here a simple Flask application generated by the AppSeed platform with a basic set of modules um, like login, registration. Also, the web application provides a private area which is unlocked after a successful authentication. In order to use the app, you don't need an account on AppSeed platform. Of course, we will glad to have you on board, but it's your choice. If you want to build the app, just access the GitHub public repository. I will put the link into the video description, and just follow these steps. I will type it for you. I will type into the terminal for you all the commands to explain what happened, and we should see the application up and running in our environment. Before you start, you must check the environment. We need to have Python version 3 installed properly in our system. Also, we need to be a little bit familiar with Flask and Python and programming to have a basic knowledge of programming. And if we follow the build instruction, the application should run without problems. So let's start. I have already the source code cloned into my environment, but I will make a pool. Also, it's recommended to use the Git versioning system because it's the base of the GitHub platform. So to clone the code, you must run the git clone command. After that, you must switch to the basic directory. The next step is to build to create a virtual environment for our application. For the beginners, a virtual environment is basically a sandbox for our application to avoid interactions with dependencies from other web applications. So I will use, of course, a virtual environment here. You just need to run this command, and after the virtual environment is created, we need to activate it. Okay. After we activate the virtual environment, we need to install all the requirements. Basically are the modules used by the app to start and run properly. Okay, the modules are installed. Flask application require to set up a variable in your environment is named Flask_app. With just one command we can export the value to the run.py. Is basically this file, which is quite simple. After that, we can run the application. The application can be executed in many ways, but for now we will use the Flask embedded web server, which is a simple one, suitable for testing and development tasks. Let's put a port here. If we are not specifying any port, the default one will be 5000. Let's put this one. Okay, now the application should be available, should be up and running in the browser. Okay, when the application starts, the application check out if the user is authenticated. If it's not authenticated, will be redirected to the login page. Of course, we don't have any user in the database. We need to create a new one. Let's say we want to test the login. I will use a simple user. Let's register a new one. Forms are protected and validated if the user is not providing the basic information to fill the form. He will be warned and nothing happens. So let's say we put a test here, test as appseed.us and a simple password. Register. User created, please log in. So we have a successful user registration, test and password, and boom, we have the home page unlocked. We have also some pages, some private pages unlocked, which is quite nice. I repeat, the application is simple. It's just a simple with a simple structure with a few pages, but the UI is quite nice. It's provided by the Html5up agency, which they provides a lot of beautiful UIs. So you can see here all it's working as expected. We log out, and like this, all the application goes to the login page. You are redirected to the login page. Another thing, if we try to use dummy user, unknown user, okay, so we need to correct it. This is cool. What can I say? The application is free, you can use it. Has a simple structure. So we have here the app views, which is the file that handles the routing. So here we have the logout route, here we have the login route, and this is the default route, which is responsible to load the pages. Models, we have only one model to handle the user authentication. So we basically store the user, the email and password. The ID is the primary key. It's auto-generated by the database. The database it's SQLite, but you can easily switch to any other template engine supported by Flask and the SQLAlchemy, the ORM used in this application. You can use MySQL, PostgreSQL, any other driver supported by the framework. Forms, we have two simple login forms for registered users and authenticate an existing registered user. Templates are the directory that save the layouts. We have a master page. We have an includes. We have the page chunks like the footer, navigation, and accounts holds the login and registration page. And also in pages we have the pages index page, which extends the default page and injects some specific information. Same thing as for the elements page and about. So let me know if this application it's okay, if you need more modules or more information. We are 24/7 on Discord, so feel free to join the channel. We have a lot of guys here. We are discussing a lot of things related to the web application provided by AppSeed. So I hope this application will help someone to learn faster Flask. And don't hesitate to provide feedback, because we will provide more and more free web application. As mentioned in the beginning of the video, we are generating the apps using automatized process. So basically we take flat HTML designs and use an HTML parser to extract the components, master pages, and those processed HTMLs are injected in existing boilerplate code, and like this we have functional web apps equipped with basic modules like authentication, helpers, and deployment scripts, like this one. So thank you guys for listening, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.